All right, I'm David Goodson with Goodson Pecans. This is my son, Drew. We farm pecans. We also make them into different gourmet flavors. Some of you may have had some of our products and know a little bit about us. In all that's going on with the coronavirus, a lot of small businesses are just getting used to the new normal, at least for the next few weeks or months. We don't know, but it's pushed us to do the same thing. And so one of the things that's been affected by us and even is impacting our revenue is the loss of opportunity to go to shows and festivals. And so we've had 3 to 4 that have already had to cancel due to the coronavirus concerns and the need to quarantine. And so this has given us an opportunity to think creatively. And I was talking with our staff the other day about some things that we could do, and this was an idea that popped up. Instead of us going to a place for a festival, we're having a cyber festival. And so what we wanted to do today is just give you some ideas of who we are, what we're doing, and just talk with you about our products. All that we would do at the festival, except we can't let you sample products. But we want to tell you about our products and hopefully push you to try to go online and get them that way. Free shipping, $50 or more there, and $7.99 shipping under that. Or we're doing curbside pickup at our store. And so if you're local in Leesburg, Georgia, you can call us and we can take your order to you outside. But anyway, this is my son, Drew. He is 4th generation pecan farmer, right?
Yes.
And my dad, Roy Goodson, has been doing pecans for quite a while. He was an extension director, loved pecans as a hobby, and just kind of when he retired, he just went into it full force. And so he's been very active in pecans. And his granddad, or my granddad, his dad had a few acres of pecans, also row crops and cattle. But it's been in my blood for a while. And about 10 years ago, we made the decision to try to do something online and try to start selling products. And it went from selling raw shelled halves and pieces to doing different gourmet flavors to a few years ago we started doing butters. And so Drew and I just want to tell you a little bit about who we are and what we do. All of our kids help with this. I've got my daughter that you can't see and you won't see because she is just helping behind the camera. She loves behind the scenes. My oldest daughter has been a huge help in this too, and even our youngest son has been a big help. My wife is an unbelievable help in all this, in addition to the great staff that we've got. But they've always helped with it. Drew started about 5 years ago. You want to tell them about your experience or what you love about this?
I just enjoy the family side of it. I love getting to help my dad and kind of see the future side of it as I grow older and see this business grow.
Yeah, and you refer to yourself lovingly as what?
The CEO.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
So yeah, sometimes when it deals with talking to people. But Drew's going to tell you a little bit about our products, our gourmet flavors. I want to talk to you about our butters and a few other products.
Yeah, so we got all kinds of different types of gourmet flavors. We have some sweet, salty, savory, spicy. Some of our most unique flavors are our sweet orange. It's got a light sweetness with a great pecan crunch, as well as our toasted sriracha. It's got a great savory flavor, not hot, but it's really, really good.
And all of these products are very clean. Like our toasted sriiracha, our spicy ranch. We make them fresh in house. You can ask Drew; it is his favorite product to make, spicy ranch. And he doesn't like making spicy ranch when he's got to, but it's a lot of it is a great, excellent product. Spicy ranch is actually probably one of my favorites. What's your favorite gourmet flavored pecan?
My personal favorite is between the sweet orange or the cinnamon sugar.
Cinnamon sugar. And by favorite for him, he means
I'll eat them.
He will steal them. Yeah. It's one sample for you, one sample for me. That's what he likes. So we have got all different types of flavors. They're on our website, and we'll be talking with you more about some of those later. One of the flavors I wanted to tell you about was something that we received an award for as a finalist in the Flavor of Georgia for this year. And this is our vanilla espresso pecans. So one of the things that we have been able to be a part of in a competition is Flavor of Georgia. It's a statewide, all Georgia-grown businesses are able to be a part of it. And it's through the University of Georgia, but they pick like 3 finalists in different categories, and you go off to the finalist judging. And then each of those 3 in the categories are going to be, one will be picked in that for it. Our sriracha actually won in its category a few years ago, and our honey cinnamon pecan butter won the grand prize in the category, or not the category, but the overall 2 years ago. So Vanilla Espresso is a finalist. The judging actually had to be postponed due to the coronavirus, and so we don't know when that's going to be, but hopefully sometime this year we'll be able to be in that competition in the snack category again. But our Vanilla Espresso is fantastic. We use real vanilla in here, and then we actually use a premium coffee with it that is fantastic. And so it's not an overwhelming coffee flavor, or like we really try to balance everything out really well. And so these are fantastic. So I just want to tell you quickly about our butters. If you think peanut butter or almond butter, this is kind of in the same line as our pecan butter. It's like our creamy and crunchy are toasted pecans and sea salt. That's the only ingredient in them. We don't add oils. We don't add any other fillers or anything. It's just toasted pecans and sea salt. And like the other butters, I think a unique thing with ours is our butters are peanut free. So if you have peanut allergies or major sensitivities to those, you would be fine to have that with our pecan butter as long as you didn't have any other tree nut allergies. And so our creamy and crunchy, if you're on a keto diet, paleo diet, those are fantastic. The pecan butter, the creamy and crunchy's great, and in the high in your good fats. It's sort of moderate level of protein and an excellent, actually very low in carbs. And so, but really, really good for you. We do have a creamy with honey, and then a honey cinnamon. Honey cinnamon is again the one that won not only the grand prize in the flavor of Georgia, it won a Good Food Award, which is a nationally recognized food competition. And so we've been super honored with that and grateful for it. And we make all those butters here in house. That's one of the reasons we're able to keep it peanut free. The other butter I want to tell you about is one is probably of all of ours that have favorites, like fudge butter lovers are the favorite. And so this is our fudge butter here.
So that top one.
Actually, the top one here. This is our fudge butter. And what's unique about our fudge butter is at room temperature, it's more like a sauce. But when you chill it, and it will thicken up and becomes just like fudge. This is where it got its name. The whole idea behind fudge butter was one of those whoops recipes that came about in the kitchen. But what's cool is when you stir it up and you pour it on something that's cold, like ice cream or cheesecake, it is it'll start to harden up, and it's kind of like that magic shell, but it's really, really good. All of our butters are great on any kind of breads, things like waffles, pancakes, so we like it in our family that way. You can also add it to shakes, put it on top of ice cream or any kind of dessert like that. It's a great topping. Add it to brownies and things. So those are really, really good. And again, I like it just straight out of the jar. Crunchy is my favorite, and I try to follow more of a ketogenic type diet, so it's excellent for it. So outside of that, we have things like pecan brittle, gift boxes, and I'll tell you, if you've got a family member that you want to cheer up, like we'd love to send them a gift box. If it was someone in a nursing home or a senior care center that you can't get to right now, we'd love to be able to send that. And this is like our pecan favorites gift box. There's a couple of different flavors and a butter. We have several different types on there, and if you will tell us, we'll put a note in there with it that you can use to encourage them. It's great for anniversaries, birthdays, and just ways to encourage people. Talk about comfort food. This is huge comfort food right here, and we want to continue to be a comfort to you. We do have raw halves and pieces, which are great if you just want some munchies. Really, pecans are great for you. Really, really good for you. I just want to tell you thank you. I hope that if you're interested, we'd love to have you go online to our web store. It's goodsonpecans.com, GOODSON. PECANS.com, goodsonpecans.com. You can also call our store, 229-759-4008, or reach out to us at customer service at goodsonpecans.com. We can serve you in any of those ways, and we would love to. Thank you for taking the time. I just want to say we appreciate your support of small business. It's our livelihood, and we are grateful for the support from our customers and people in our area. We are a Georgia-grown business and proud of that and very grateful for it. We've got other Georgia-grown business friends outside of us, and just so many small businesses, our hearts are going out to them right now. We hope and we trust the Lord to take care of us and take care of others as well. And we're continuing to pray for just our area, our community, our country, our world right now, and are grateful for opportunities like this to just promote that we didn't necessarily have 10 years ago. So thank you again.
Thank you.
For it. And Drew and I both would love to have you go online and order and just continue to help take care of us in that way. So thank you. And
Thank you.
Have a great day.